late rant where I rant about whatever my $15 a month patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Chuck, who wants me to rant about wristwatches. Man, I've had a few little periods where I wore wristwatches throughout my life. I find them to be infuriating. Partly because I can't stand wearing anything like additional on my body. I'm the type of person who is acutely aware of anything touching me at any time, and I will fuck with it. So, like, you know, even like the sunglasses, I don't find myself adjusting them too much because they fit on my head kind of just right. But, like, when you have a watch on, it's like it's never going to be exactly snug unless you get like a exactly snug watch, I guess. But like I always find myself fucking with it. Like I always am just like moving it around on my wrist, putting it up and down, fucking twirling it. Like I can't stop messing with it. And then also, if I have the time on me, I will check it constantly, and that's maddening. Like I really think it's a bad idea to have like visible clocks around. If you need to be keeping track of time for some reason, set an alarm. If it's like, oh, at 2 o'clock I need to be here, set an alarm for 1:45 or whatever. But like, don't try to keep looking at the clock because it just distracts you and it changes the way you do things. Like you might accelerate or slow down or just like constantly be thinking about how much time you're taking, how much time is, fleeting by? Whatever. Back when I was in school, occasionally I'd have a watch and like I would always stare at the clock. Like I was one of those people who would look at the clock every 5 minutes trying to figure out when the fuck is this class going to be over. If I had a watch, it was even worse because I can't put it out of mind. It's right there. So yeah, I can't say I'm a huge fan of wristwatches. I'm glad that we've entered the smartphone era where that's the way you check time. It's too much of a hassle for me to do it constantly. I only check the time when I want to know the time. And for some reason, I've never been one to really look at the time on my computer. Maybe just because it's kicked down into the window or the bottom right. I sometimes will realize I've been on the computer for hours and never even looked at the time once. So yeah, I would say wristwatches, I appreciate the appeal of them, but not for me.